tax dollars as an American went to aiding and protecting an international trafficking operation. We're off of the coast in the Virgin Islands in the United States. They literally had an island that they flew in powerful people and they procured small children to them. So obviously this is a very important issue here. This is an issue that we can't forget.
We didn't necessarily know that the Romanian law enforcement was going to move ahead with what they did right then. So it's putting the other survivors that have been building their case globally for a while. We're all in like hyper mode, trying to not catch up, but sort of catch up.
And I want to kind of, sorry, go ahead.
Why do you call them survivors? Why is that the terminology?
Because I'm a survivor advocate.
No, but like, what does survivor mean? Like,
survivor of abuse or trauma?
Does that mean that there's a high propensity, like the end result of the trauma or abuse is to kill them?
About talking about it, and there's other times when I don't.
I'll read you the message that I sent it to her. You're not listening to me.
I was totally comfortable talking about Twitter. If you were going to ask me about my own traumatizing story, I would have appreciated a little bit of a heads up. And you know what? I think you're a cool person. I always have. And I know you're cool with Tim Dillon. And I would have appreciated a little bit more respect just off.
You're not listening to me. Here's what I said to her. I said, I'm interested in the Twitter changes as well as her history as a survivor. That is what I told her.
Okay, then I'm going to speak to her about that, because then she messed up and didn't tell me what's up.
Okay, well,
so I apologize for blooping out on you. She should have told me that. I'm going to go get in her ass. So
can I ask you the questions?
I'm not cool with it. It's been a long few days, and honestly, I don't feel like rehashing my whole own trauma on the phone with somebody.
Sex trafficking by your definitions. And by your definitions, I've been sex trafficked. Not once, but twice. Any mild inconvenience is sex trafficking now.
You describe what you mean by human trafficking, and how big of an effect is it in our culture and internationally?
Yes. Well, I wanted to congratulate you on your book.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, can we just talk? I mean, okay. Look, I know the topic's very serious, but let's talk about can we please talk about how awesome your book is doing for a second?
No, we're talking about human trafficking.
Proof that Blue uses an expansive definition of the term. Yeah, she uses kind of like catfishing, trafficking, identity theft, escorting, prostitution, survival sex. All these terms seem to be thrown together.
Literal minutes of posting that shit. Not a 12-hour ban, not a 7-day ban, not a month ban. Permanent fucking suspension. Yeah. So yeah, just to let you know, if you don't want to be yeeted off Twitter, don't make fun of Elon Musk's side piece, lying and getting awards about sex trafficking and helping sex trafficking victims, because she absolutely hasn't done any of that.
Let's say hypothetically, it is made up. Blue said, what is my biggest win so far in public? Getting Twitter to address child sexual abuse material and make it a top priority?
Did you eat my Twitter, motherfucker? No! Alright, so it was Eliza Blue.
I don't know why people are expecting something from individuals who consider themselves survivors. Not everyone considers themselves survivors as far as sex trafficking, as far as any type of abuse as a kid, and they were able to conquer that and live their lives as adults and basically take care of their own families and their own children if they are that lucky to do so. A lot of people forget that there are a lot of implications, a lot of effects that happen after any type of trauma. Outs with you, I don't care if I have had some type of issue with you. I don't wish this on anybody. I constantly have to deal with flashbacks. I have to deal with, you know, any type of symptom imaginable that you can think of when it comes to PTSD. Not sleeping, night terrors, you name it. This doesn't go away. I know a lot of you guys want to believe that, whether it doesn't matter the ailment. It really doesn't. It doesn't even have to be anything psychological. Okay? It doesn't even have to be that. And I keep emphasizing for individuals, PTSD is neurological. In some cases, it's both. It's neurological and mental, meaning there's mental illness that coincides with that. But you try dealing, and for those of you who want to quote-unquote correct me, for those of you who want to pick a fight in the comments, please remember this. Please keep in mind that at the end of the day, I would like to see how you handle this. I would like to see you dealing with severe type of trauma and see if you don't lose your shit. See if you don't lose your mind. See if you don't... I would like to see you try it. If you think you can come out of this perfect, you can come out of this without any type of repercussions when it comes to your body, when it comes to your responses, when it comes to your brain chemistry. I would really love to see those of you who want to argue in the comments, try me. So, I know that a lot of people wanted me to say something, and I basically sat back and watched her unravel. Because at the end of the day, that's what this comes down to. You know, people are saying, oh well, Elon Musk, you know, he unfollowed his side piece. That's what people are saying. He unfollowed his side piece. He doesn't want to associate with her anymore, or he's not speaking about this. You can't expect higher ups, especially when it comes to anyone like Elon Musk. This dude has projects working within the government. This dude has the upper hand when it comes to big tech. As far as Twitter goes, it may be something else. He's also working on a phone so that he can eliminate Apple and Google altogether. This dude is someone you don't want to mess with. This is why I don't trust him. Like, when it comes to people like him, I'm not going to trust you. Not going to happen. With everything else that's going on right now, she's a distraction. Okay? I know a lot of you guys are going to be irritated when I say that, because a lot of people hate that word. No, this shit is real. That's not what I said. Distraction doesn't mean fake news. Distraction doesn't mean she's made up. She's a plant. She's a puppet. That's not what a distraction is. You guys have any idea how many distractions there are right now? And you guys are focused on the wrong shit? Any idea? A lot of people miss the mark. That's why there are certain things in place when it comes to shit like this. You guys actually want me to believe that she is the first person that does this. Makes up a fabricated story so that she can get attention, she can get fame. Any type of agenda she's got going on, there are multiple, okay? It's obvious. There are multiple agendas here that she's succeeding in. You're giving her what she wants. You're giving her the attention. You're giving her the bullshit. And then for those of you that are going to say, oh, well, you're doing the same thing. The only reason I'm speaking is because I'm irritated at the fact that you guys want me to look over here where she's basically, and again, this is just metaphorically, because I don't want you guys coming at me. She's over here juggling naked, or twerking naked. You want me to look over here, but in reality, what's in front of me is what I'm focused on. That's how this is. It doesn't matter what's in the media, what's in the news, what they want you to focus on. Because there's something else going on behind the scenes, and you guys want me to focus on the smoking mirrors, the smoking screen, however you guys want to place that. It's not going to happen. It's pretty obvious that there is no telling of what's real and what's not with this woman. You're not going to get a definite answer. That's like asking what happens after you die. You're not going to get a definite answer. And you're not going to get the truth. And now if that reveals itself, because it's, you know, it's fate and it's supposed to, by the universe or by God, however you guys want to place that, then yeah, the truth will come to light. But until then, I don't have the energy for this. I really don't. With me having to deal with enough. A lot of individuals want to claim that they want to preach about, oh, well, we need to focus on sex trafficking. That's not what this is about. You guys want to focus on censorship while pushing us to the side and making, like, trying to basically push us to look at the twerking lady naked, right? You want us to focus on that, but in reality, What's in front of us is we're already irritated. We've been fucking preaching. We've been saying this. Everybody involves themselves in everything. Whether that's fashion. We saw what happened with Balenciaga. Whether that's technology. They're hiding and protecting pedophiles as well. Look at Twitter. Look at TikTok. Look at our version, the US version of these things. And while Eliza Blue wants to claim that she's stopping, quote unquote, CP on Twitter, on other sites, at the end of the day, her agenda was to target Andrew Tate. As time progressed, and we have snowflakes everywhere, and we have people melting over the most infuriating, unlogical things because they're in their feelings and aren't using their brain to think. That is why censorship has gotten worse, and it's not going to get any better. It's not going to get any better. Those of us have been censored. And for those of you that are, you know, in the millionth category, or hell, even the 100th category, and you're crying about being censored, try being in our levels. Try being in our shoes. You guys are crying about censorship? Shit, welcome to the club. That's been going on. I know you don't like it, but you guys are gonna have to figure it out. You can't expect me to care. You can't expect the rest of society to care. It's not gonna happen. There's so many things going wrong with this story. Because first people were saying, oh, well, it's about the victims of human trafficking. You guys should be angry. To now it's, especially individuals who want to attack Eliza. Right? Those of you who want to attack her, but now you're saying, oh, well, if she, I bet you if she, like, there's a lot of wishy-washiness going on. I bet you if she apologized to the victims of sex trafficking, I bet you she'd be okay. I bet you she'd get her reputation back. And then in the next breath, making fun of her. I need you guys to pick one. Shit is not adding up, and you guys are not making it any better either. I need you guys to figure that one out too. And I'm gonna be real with you. As someone who was victimized as a child, I do not consider myself a survivor. I conquered that shit. I made it my fucking goal as a teenager. Even in the midst of my anger, even in the midst of self-destruction, almost dying from my eating disorder, almost dying from self-harm, almost dying from an overdose because of this. I made it my mission to heal. Whether I did that on my own, which I did, whether I had help from other people. I wanted that to be my mission. Okay? I don't need shit from a woman like Eliza. I don't need an apology. I don't need anything from this woman. What the fuck do I need from her? You've made it through this entire video. I appreciate you.